It is the property that where we make sense of the real estate industry. Today, basically, we are looking at the basics of gardening and the needs of gardening, why you need green around you, what are the importances, and also the health needs to have green in your own property. On set with me is the one person I know in Kampala, Uganda, that has studied plant, green, the beauty, health, everything. Think of it 360. Anything you think about green, plants, nature, she is your go-to. The mastermind behind Keithscape, Madame Diana Mbabali Miro. It's a pleasure having you on set.
Same here. Yay!
It's been long since we last had you on set. I think that was 2019, I think.
2018, it looks like. Seems like it's forever since I took gardening on the property.
So, now that we're back, I'd like to get straight into it.
Yes.
We are planning the Homes and Property Expo, of course, in partnership with the Backyard Gardeners Show.
Perfect.
This year, we decided to go green. Green economy, green cities, green towns. And you can't think green without thinking Backyard Gardeners.
Exactly, of course.
So we decided to partner with Backyard Gardeners. But this time, the initiative is more driven by the Backyard Gardeners. This time, we are driving it from their point of view, from their understanding, from their knowledge.
Yes.
What we have this year for the Homes and Property Expo.
We have a lot. We took a break for a long time. Yes, COVID came in, but COVID came with, much as it caused a lot of crying and a lot of setbacks, but we look at it positively because it came with its changes. So we took a break. It gave us time to reset our minds. It gave us time to rethink, read more, find out what are other countries doing. Online, of course, because we were never able to travel. But yeah, we maybe traveled a bit. But we came back.
After I think the first lockdown, you had the trip where
we had a trip where all gardeners put money together. We went to Dubai, the Miracle Gardens. We saw other garden centers. We basically saw what other countries are doing for green cities, for green everything. So now these are the ideas that we picked from the Netherlands, from Dubai, from Kenya, different countries, and we want to bring them back. Basically, we want to come back and show you what have we learned in the past years. So basically, we want to come back and show you what we've learned from these other different countries. People who do shows, what is it that they do? How do they plan? What have they been doing that we can now come back and implement here and incorporate here? I mean, we need to show the difference. So this Home Expo and the Backyard Gardeners, it's going to be different. We want it to be different. We want it to be bigger. We want everyone who comes in to live the experience. We want to breathe life into everyone's mind, body, and soul.
That's love.
Yes.
At the Sheraton
21st and the 22nd.
Yes. 21st, 22nd of August at the Sheraton Gardens. That's where the Homes and Property Expo in partnership with the Backyard Gardeners will be taking place. And of course, if you've been part of the Backyard Gardeners shows in the past, you know it's just not about gardening. They have the whole experience. It's a whole setting. It's a whole theme. You know, you feel it before you even, by the time you leave the show, you want to go back home and change your whole setting when it comes to the green. And that's what I love about it.
Let me add something else, because with the lockdown and the internet, because we explored more into the internet and developed partnerships, we now bring in plants from countries like the Philippines, India, name it. So these are the plants you're going to come and see, exotic plants. And of course, with our indigenous plants. I'm not saying that we've done away with our local plants, but we are just adding more. So you're coming to a plant museum.
So you're having basically a cocktail.
A cocktail of plants, name it. It's so exciting. I'm so excited.
That's lovely.
Yes. I mean, the Malaysia people have things we don't have. Like the plant here, it's from Malaysia.
Really?
Yes.
It looks artificial. That's one thing I have to tell you. And I looked at it.
Sorry. You cannot call it artificial. Sorry.
I'm not so sorry. But when I saw it, I almost said, oh my God, this looks artificial. And then when I touched it, it felt real. And I was like,
yes. You know, plants have feeling. You see it? Okay. This Christabel. Yeah. Plants have feelings. Plants talk to you, by the way.
I was like, wow, whatever this plant is being fed, it must be healthy for it to look this good.
Yes.
By the all the plants in our background, everything you're seeing in our background is actually natural. None of this is artificial. None of this is the wallpaper or anything of that sort. This is all natural. And all this is here in Kampala. I won't name the location. I won't disclose my location. You too can actually be able to experience the same experience I'm feeling right here. The air I'm breathing in, it's not
it is
ordinary.
fresh. It is from those things.
I'm not feeling that heavy air we breathe it when we're in town. My air is clean, it's clear.
Let me also add to this because, okay, I keep bringing back the COVID thing, but when you do plants, it's nature and it does something big to your mental health.
During lockdown, we became herbalists. There was this time of the lockdown traffic where we became natural herbalists.
Everyone was a herbalist.
Like we became herbalists. So I'm just
Yes.
imagining if we had taken this on earlier, if we had taken this culture of plants, of green earlier, I think COVID wouldn't have affected some of us because then we would have known what to do. But because some of us only knew artificial plants in our homes, then some of us actually didn't even have any plants. So we basically didn't know the use of our own mother nature, the use of our own green.
Exactly.
Yeah. Putting aside the show, because I think we can have this whole conversation. Yes.
You know me, plants, I can talk all day and all night.
I'd like to know, since you're the pro, you're the professional in this field, what plants are trending during this season? What could you tell me about this season and the plants to go for or plants to look out for this season?
I don't want to put a name to it, but I'm going to tell you about my favorite plant. And it is this. This is the philodendron raytong.
Hold on. The
Philodendron. This is the philodendron.
philodendron.
Yes, raytong.
Raytong.
These plants are already here.
Fancy names.
Yes, it's already here in the country. Some are dark green, some are red. Like we have one, the philodendron Congo red. It originates from Congo, probably.
Yeah, the name.
We have the black cardinal, as in different countries. The time we've been away and quiet, we've been doing a lot of research to discover that there are black plants, there are red plants, there are maroon plants, name it. So this is one of my favorite. Why I like it, it grows really big. And when you have a big space or even small or whatever size it is, and you have this here, it makes a big impact in your area.
In your space.
In your space. So when you walk in, it's like your statement plant. It's a signature plant. And it likes the shade. So I could say that my trending plant, I'm saying my because it's me, is the philodendron raytong. This, if you notice, it has a bit of yellow.
Yeah, I can see the bit of yellow right here.
Yes, it has a bit of yellow. I have another one that has a bit of red.
In the veins.
And in the veins.
Yes.
So that's why I put it here. I kept it simple. So why I chose this plastic pot, and then this is a wrought iron made locally with our local artisans. We have different types of pots, ceramics, fiber coater, fiber plastic, name it. I wanted to keep this simple and it's very affordable. No one should look at having green in your spaces as an expensive hobby. But it's something that you can build on to.
Basically, it fits in every kind of budget.
Exactly. You start small and as you collect. And I'm always encouraging people, once you have a big collection, sell it.
By the Diana is a collector. When she says, and you collect, it's coming right from the heart. She's a collector of plants.
Yes, I do. I collect anything I don't have.
But what are the other benefits of having green?
Let me put it this way. Apart from adding the beauty and everything, if you have a green space, it does a big thing to your mental health. Just you looking at green, it's like you looking at water. Watching things grow does a lot to your mental health. Because I remember there are people who had COVID, and when in the healing process, they would just come here and look at the plants. They would even weed. I didn't have to pay for labor. But by the time they're done, their mind is taken off whatever predicament that they are going through, whatever stress they are going through. And then when they come back, maybe a week later, they see it growing. So it's just that thing that does to your mental health. The other thing is it adds value to your property. So my dream is to have Kampala pass a law that every building, every concrete jungle should have something green somewhere. So it will add value, it will add the mental health. Also for people who feel that that's a luxury hobby, it's expensive. It's not about the money you have. It's not about the friends you have. When people come to your home, your home needs to reflect your personal standards.
There's that feel of you don't want the conversation to end. But of course, I have come to an end.
Yeah.
But before I finalize with our talk, I'd like to know just 5 key points, 5 key pointers of where do you see Uganda? If we are to push green cities, green economies, green towns, where do you see Uganda? Let me give ourselves 5 years. In the next 5 years, your 5 key pointers, where do you see us?
The main one is we'll have very happy people. And with happy people, you spread happiness. And Ugandans will be happy people. We're naturally happy people.
We are.
So us having the green in our environments, it will create that happiness. Properties will be elevated. They'll appreciate in value. They'll look beautiful. It will promote our tourism, our ecotourism. And who knows, we might
actually have a full-fledged ecotourism in Uganda. Does it have
if
life?
it's there, I do not know about it, but it's something that can come with the green cities, where people actually, I mean, you go to Singapore just to see the green environments. You see how this land was reclaimed, this is building, and it's all green, and it's bringing all this fresh air.
So it will clean
that is
the air
where
and
I'm
also reduce
seeing.
on the dust. That would be my main concern. If it can
Exactly.
cut down on the dust, reduce the dust, that would be my main focus and concern.
I mean, the country is doing a lot. See all the roads that are being done. So it's just a matter of time. Give it 5 years and we shall be different. Imagine people come here to see birds. Very soon in 5 years, they'll come to look at the plant
the
spaces.
different plants we have.
Yes.
It's just not something that we're going to talk about on the property show and end it there. No.
Yes.
Even you out there, but it doesn't kill you to just put one palm tree outside there.
Exactly.
Okay, maybe don't do a palm tree. There are these good things they do as hedges.
Durantas.
Yes, just do those. That step alone is what we need to achieve the green cities and green towns that we want 5 years from now. If each Ugandan said they are going to do that, even you, the tenant, okay, you plant it when you're leaving and you've built your own home, uproot and go with it. That's the beauty of plants. You can uproot it and go with it, because by the time you're going to your home, you have these mature, good-looking plants.
Let me just add, any plant that is younger has minimal value. And the older it gets, the higher the value. So if you plant your thing young, when maybe you're still renting or whatever it is you collect, remember you planted them young. When you're ready, you've built your house and you're moving, they'll have matured. Where you just paint maybe 200 shillings on a plant, by the time you're moving, it's matured, you're saving yourself maybe 50,000.
I must set an example. As soon as I get home today, I'm planting one cactus.
Hallelujah.
Yes. Then it was lovely having you on set.
Same here.
We can't wait for the Backyard Gardeners show.
Watch this space.
August. We hope it's everything we're anticipating.
You're going to live the experience.
It was lovely having you on set.
Thank you.